Okay, here is the special gravity suit that I got from the aliens, and with this suit I can place a gravity orb, which then allows me to float. You can also use this ability outside in space, and it's probably a lot more effective. As you can see, I get launched a lot higher, and this is an extremely good mobility suit, and is also extremely useful in parkour situations. And here is the special Space Cadet suit. This helmet is super sleek and I love the colour and the design. Hello and welcome to this episode of Wibbles Gaming. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the special gravity suit and the Super Cadet space helmet. If you find this video useful, please make sure to like, hype and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. And without any further ado, let's get into it. I am currently right here on the map, on the Captain's Bridge, ready to start the third Space Cadet mission. I've got your next mission and it's a strange one, but I think you can handle it. We started receiving a mysterious signal from inside this asteroid a few weeks ago. And when we dug into the asteroid, we found this obelisk. None of our researchers out there have managed to find out anything about it. Go there and see if you can do any better. I'll let the researchers know you're coming. Those are your orders. Get to it, Cadet. And now we have started the third Space Cadet mission. So let's grab our ship and fly over to these asteroids. Aha, here it is. I found it much quicker than I thought. So it looks like some space explorers have found a weird object. Crazy it was hidden in this asteroid the whole time. But we have been here ages and haven't learned a thing about it. We've poked, prodded, stepped on and jumped on every bit of it. But nothing happens. It would be great if you can help. It's beginning to make us look bad. Well, so it looks like we have some symbols. And maybe we have some slots to put some things in. And there is also a crack in this rock and a pickaxe. And in Wobbly life, there is never a crack in a rock without a reason. I'm just going to break all of these rocks and see if we can find something. Also, it looks like we have access to a metal ball, which if I grab and bring it down this way, that pedestal activates and we get a triangle shape. Look, it gave you something. I wonder what it does. I did notice earlier that this triangle shape was the same one in all of these. So this one has 3 dots on it, and this is lighting up. So if we place it in there, it looks like that pedestal is activated. That's weird. Hey, Cadet. Something just happened to the signal. Come back to the Captain's Bridge immediately. So whatever we must have done with that has now affected the radio signal. Okay, here I am on the Captain's Bridge, ready to consult the Captain about what has happened. Welcome back. What you did on that asteroid created another mysterious signal. It's coming from a completely different point in this sector. Also, interestingly, when you placed that item, it activated part of the obelisk. We think what you found is part of a key. If we can find the other key parts, we might be able to activate the whole thing. As you've proved so capable, I'm going to let you lead the charge on this. I'll mark the new signal location on your map. Head over there and see what you can find. Make sure you take your Cadet spaceship so you can transport the key parts. Good luck, Cadet. And I am approaching the asteroids that the signal is coming from. I'm pretty sure it's this big one here with the holes in it. Ooh, and what do we have in this one? It looks like a bit of a puzzle maze, so I guess we have to get this ball through. So if I step on the top, these ones rotate. So I have to find a way to get the ball through the puzzle to the end and hopefully activate this. So what I can do is, if I use my finger to make the ball go through the puzzle, just keep holding down. Make sure not to step on any of these. I had to carefully arrange them before. So if I go through this way and down this tunnel, there we go. Almost to the finish now. I can just bring it straight. And there we go. We have activated the next part. Another key part. You should put that into the next slot on the obelisk. So let's grab it, place it in the back, and fly back to the obelisk. Let's land our ship down nice and carefully. There we go. Grab the puzzle piece. And now I can place it in this one, which activates another part. We've just received another signal. It began transmitting the same time we placed that key part. I've marked its location on your map. So it looks like we have to travel from there on the map all the way to this asteroid, which is near the Collector's Emporium. Okay, here is the asteroid, and it looks like there is a little gap that I have to get through. Okay, so it looks like there is a puzzle down here, and we need to get all of the balls into the correct place. So if I just grab this blue one, well, not grab it, and kind of like force it, so I can try and pull this green one into the middle. There we go, make it rest. And then make the red one go up to the top, and the green one go down to the corner. Okay, now I have a much harder looking puzzle. I can move the pink one into that left corner. So now I can hopefully try and bring this yellow one down into the bottom. I can then move the green one into the left corner, the red one into the top corner, and finally move the pink one into the middle. There we go. Okay. And there we go. I've completed the last puzzle. Excellent work, Cadet. We have all the key parts in no time. Here is another key part. So I'm just going to grab this and fly back to the obelisk. Here is the next piece. Let's place it. And that one has been activated. As predicted, the signal has changed again. This time it's near the mining asteroid. This should be the last key part if our theory is correct. Get over there, Cadet. So we only have one more left. Let's head over to the mining asteroid. Okay, here we are at the last part. Quite near the mining asteroid. That's that big one over there. And for the last task, it looks like we have to activate all of these pedestals to make this kind of star constellation shape. So we need to activate this one. We also need to activate that one. And if we go over to the left, we need to activate that one. And once I've activated the last one, that pedestal should open, and we got the last key part. Be careful, we don't know what will happen when you activate it. Okay, let's place the last piece in and see what happens. It looks like the main pillar has now been activated. Our sensors are going crazy. What's happening over there? And it looks like we have this thing that we can interact with. So I guess we must do that. Cadet, report in. We've lost your signal. Are you there, Cadet? I have now been transported to somewhere else. So, what do we have in here? Some aliens? And it looks like we have to go through this doorway. And let's see what we have to do. So for this task, it looks like we have to remember the amount of coloured dots. And then whatever colour comes up, we have to press that. So I believe there were 3 whites. So I've got that one correct. So in that there are 2 whites, 2 greens, 1 red, 1 pink and 1 yellow. Whatever colour this font is the colour that we have to watch out for. Now we get to move forwards. There we go, I've got another bridge. And there we go, I have completed the memory task. The alien is giving me a well done. And it looks like I've completed that test. So now I have to go into the second door and complete another. So it looks like I have to complete this task without the ball touching the red, which is much easier said than done. Alright, there we go. I've done that one. That level at least. And I think I have to use this one to go down. There we go. And I've completed that one. There we go. I've completed the last task. And door number 2. Now I must go into door number 3 and complete this interesting task. I've completed the third task. Let's move on to the final one. And now I have completed the fourth and final task. Well done, Lifeform. I told you they would do it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did, and now you owe me one of those wobbly pizzas. Stop it, both of you. Anyway, by completing all of our puzzles, you've proven yourself to be a moderately intelligent being. We had hoped you'd be less intelligent. It's more fun for us to watch you fail. But to pass our tests take at least some intellect, so congratulations. And as such, you've earned this gift from our kind. We hope you will find it elevating. Oh well, off to the next galaxy, I guess. To find a new life form to do tests on. Goodbye, Wobbly. Finally, we've re-established your comm signal. You had us worried there, Cadet. Come back to the space station to report your findings. Here I am at the captain's bridge. Let's report back to the captain. What happened up there? Okay. You met aliens who were testing your intelligence? And they spoke to you about wobbly pizza? How strange. When our researchers went in after you, they didn't find any aliens. I think that obelisk might have scrambled your memories a bit. Either way, you did a great job out there. I think you've earned yourself a special reward. We only give this helmet to the best cadets. Wear it with pride. You are a credit to the service. And we have unlocked the Super Cadet helmet. Let's go try on our rewards. Okay, here is the special gravity suit that I got from the aliens. And with this suit, I can place a gravity orb, which then allows me to float. You can also use this ability outside in space, and is probably a lot more effective. As you can see, I get launched a lot higher. And this is an extremely good mobility suit, and is also extremely useful in parkour situations. And here is the special Space Cadet suit. This helmet is super sleek, and I love the colour and the design. It matches really well with the Space Cadet outfits I've got in the past. You can go watch some of my videos on them if you want to find out how to unlock the Space Cadet ship and the outfit. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Wibbles Gaming. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please make sure to like, hype and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. Thank you for watching until the end, and goodbye.